Good afternoon. This is Abu David, one of the co-hosts of the Unhinged Revelation. Today I want to address this labeling heroes, doctors and nurses. You know, we have Dr. Fauci. I don't consider Dr. Fauci a doctor. He relinquished that a long time ago. You see, a doctor, nurse is supposed to help patients heal. Not once during the press conference did anyone say eat healthy. Boris Johnson is more of a doctor and nurse. The Prime Minister of the UK, because he just showed a video about getting outside, working out. He's trying to lose some weight because that helps against sickness and helps to build the immune system. Not once did these professed doctors, quote unquote, Birx and Fauci, talk about healthy eating, healthy living. No, they just talk about wearing a bubble suit, goggles, shields, bathing in sanitation. And I'm being facetious, by the way. You know why we don't talk about healthy eating? You know, I work at a store where people are buying ding-dongs and packs of cigarettes and candy and soda. The young generation, not once have these doctors, these professed doctors, talked about any of healthy living. But my God has. My God provided the Garden of Eden to heal. And it mentions in the scriptures, I don't care what your belief on the Bible is, I could give two shits. Because to me, the Bible is 100,000% true. There is a God, folks. You better be prepared. Oh, if you're wondering what this is a breathe strip. Yeah, that's my answer to the mask. See, the mask, I can't fucking breathe through the fucking mask. So I wear the breathe strip so I can breathe better. Not once do these doctors say that, hey, you know the Earth, planet Earth, folks? Yeah, I'm sarcastic, yeah. Because I'm sick of this bullshit, okay? So I'm not going to talk like nice and shit. I'm going to be my personality, okay? And when I see bullshit and non-common sense out there, yeah, I'm going to talk like this, okay? Maybe that'll wake the fucking people up. Know what planet you live on, folks. The planet houses, folks. Perk up your ears and your eyes. 5 billion trillion viruses. Yeah. 5 billion trillion. You know what how many zeros that is? That's 5 and 30 zeros. Do you know how much a gram of soil contains? 10 billion viruses. Yeah. You know how many different species of viruses those are? Yeah. 6,000 to 50,000 different species, yeah. You know what viruses don't do, though? They don't discriminate. They don't say, oh, there's a funeral here, I'm going to halt living. Or if you're at a restaurant, required to wear a mask, but they say you could take the mask off to eat, the virus doesn't say, oh, Abu David's eating his wings with sweet and spicy sauce. We won't attack at that point. Grow up, folks. Grow the hell up. Read Thessalonians chapter 2, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and start at verse 10, where it says that God would send them a great delusion because they believed in unrighteousness. You know why doctors don't push healthy eating at the press conferences? Because they want to push drugs. Whether it's high HCQ, which, yeah, it probably helps. They want to push vaccines because Fauci, do your research. Him and Bill Gates, they got patents and they can make money. See, that's the demonic institutions. If the demonic institutions can't make money off it, they don't push it. Oh, the Bible is such a great book. The lost books of the Bible are such great books. Spiritual books are such great books. But that's okay, guys. Live in your delusion. Live in your delusion. One day, you will come to know the truth. It may not be in this frequency vibrational existence, because planet Earth is the lowest vibration there is in this solid body of bones and skin. But you'll learn one day. Everybody will learn one day. But you could have experienced partial heaven on planet Earth. We know in part, but soon we shall know in full. Don't know how long that will take. Don't know what soon means in the Creator's mindset. So, but the real issue of this video is to show you what I have done to help. You see what I did yesterday? You see that drink right there? It's not only one bottle. Okay, I got more. There's another bottle right there. Oh, you know what this is, by the way? This is the last portion of my 3 grapefruits I simmered for 3 hours. Because grapefruits have quine, hydrochloroquine, has quin, natural quin. You see, God is the author of medicine. Your body's a master healer. So that's quine. That's 3 grapefruits simmered for 3 hours. And then I added some turmeric and garlic. Here's another bottle. I just put these in alcoholic bottles. There's another bottle. Yesterday, for 3 hours, simmered. I simmered jalapeno peppers. I simmered beets. I simmered rutabaga. I simmered turnips. I simmered carrots and celery. I simmered I can't think of the other stuff. Oh, no, that's about it. I simmered 2-3 roots, which was beets, turnips, jalapeno. But anyways, I also take nascent iodine, which you can get from InfoWars, which really helps because real doctors, I say health practitioners, forget the doctors, health practitioners, because the word doctor has doctored. And what do you do when you doctor something? You falsify something. So, health practitioners, I take copper, liquid copper. I've taken liquid zinc. With that 3 grapefruits that I simmered for 3 hours, I take zinc tablet, B12 tablet. I take a vitamin drink Again, through InfoWars that has different properties in it, different ingredients in it. Let's take a look. Here's the regimen I take, folks. You see that? See, that's my mask, folks. This is my mask. This is my mask. Selenium. That's my mask. See that? You see that? I take Extendwise. And no, that's not talking about the private area, I assure you. It's referring to your heart. That's what I take. Oh, I take vitamin D. Do some research on vitamin D. How that's supposed to help. Oh, I take krill oil. Yes, sir. So that's what I take. That's my mask, folks. I don't need no goggles. I don't need no shield or mask. You see, I have common sense. I understand that there's our Creator created viruses and bacteria, good viruses and good bacteria. I understand the more you help your body with good stuff into your body, putting good stuff into your body, light energy, that you help your body because your body's a master healer. And I do understand also that we all will leave this flesh, bones, and blood body, and we'll pass on to greater pastures. I understand that there's greater stuff in the spiritual realm than in this physical realm. I understand that. But I guess a lot of people don't, because a lot of people are paranoid. A lot of people are sick. A lot of people are fearful. And you know what? Fear is the greatest illness of all. Get that through your skull. Fear is the greatest sickness of all. Now, I may not come with Mary Poppins language or appearance, because yeah, I am angry. I'm angry that children are suffering through pedophiles. I'm angry that children are being massacred through satanic practices. And yet, the media doesn't say a damn thing about it. You know, the Cuomos, the Breonna Keelers on CNN, and the Brooke Baldwins reading through a teleprompter and so animated and passionate. They're animated and passionate to see the destruction of people. Now, I can't judge their heart. I can judge the fruits. When you don't report on pedophiles because that's your masters that are doing it, you beholden to your master. Listen to Metallica, master of puppets. Cuomo, Keeler, and people like you are puppets, little strings. You're puppets for the demonic. I may not say things in a nice and honey way because we're done being nice. See, that's the thing, folks. You can't just get along to... You can't be along to get along. Don't you understand? These sick, demonic people do not want to cohabitate, do not want to coexist with you. Do you understand that? You East Side white liberal rose-colored glasses. You know, you can put that bumper sticker all you want all over your car. The demon and its host, and I don't care what terminology you call it, do not want to coexist. They want to rule you. When are we going to wake up? Let me tell you something. All you country folk. I know you like your toys. I know you like your boats and your guns and all that kind of stuff. God bless you for it. I'm not against you for having it. But you ain't going to get nothing if we don't stand and fight. And there is a better world out there. Do you really believe in the Bible that you seem to profess? Do you really believe what you're being... I don't know what you're being taught in churches, to be honest with you. Do you really believe the statements? The master's, the servant's not above his master? What they did to me, they'll do to you? Do you really believe that? Because I do. I know I'm not above Jesus. What they did to Jesus, they'll do to me. Do you believe where it says, don't put your trust in man, put your trust in God? Do you really believe that? Do you believe that greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world? And if it's he that's in you that's greater than the world, that means that you're a master counselor, that you're a master healer. Do you believe that? What do you believe? In fact, I don't believe, I know. That's why I don't go to hospitals. I don't go to courts. Because the judge in me is greater than the judge in the world. The health practitioner in me is greater than the health practitioner in the world. The counselor in me is greater than the counselor in the world, because I house the creator of the universe's spirits. And I'm not talking about beings that may have created us human beings. I'm talking about the creator of the whole thing. Read Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. The invisible created the visible. The no time, no space created time and space. The no beginning, no end created the beginning and the end. When he created the universe and the planets and everything, that's the beginning and that's the end. He created Jesus, who has a beginning and the end. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jesus has a beginning and the end. Yeah. You see, Jesus is the ruler of the kingdom. But go read. See, that's what's beautiful about reading and researching. Go read Corinthians. I think it's 2 Corinthians chapter 3, I think at verse 52, where he says, Jesus shall deliver the kingdom to God, the invisible spirit, and God will be all in all. You see, I teach and preach the consummation age. That's where Jesus' rule is handed to God the Father. Because it's the Father that rules. God, Jesus is subjected to him. And you can use whatever terminology you want to use, okay? I'm not going to play the semantic game, BS game, okay? Good, bad, whatever the heck you wanted to call it, I don't care. There's no judgments in anything. See, if you know the truth, if you worship the Father in spirit, you'll understand that there is no laws. If you worship the Father in spirit, you'll understand that you don't need the police. Yes, you're right. Because why? Because if you worship the Father in spirit, his spirit is joy, peace, love, and light. And if you have that, you don't need to worry about anything because you have a love for humanity. And you won't be going to rob somebody, rape somebody, hurt somebody, if you truly know what spirit is housed in you. But the world wants to law morality. It ain't gonna work, folks. You can make laws upon laws upon laws. They're just going to be, laws are meant to be broken, like someone said. Read Hebrews. What are you reading? Hebrews says there's no laws. And the New Testament says, do not make promises unto God because he knows you cannot keep them. But what do we do in marriage ceremonies? Every single time there's a marriage, we're promising. That's why you have to say, Lord willing, if it be possible. Because you can't promise your child you might be at their baseball game. You don't know. You may be in a car accident and die that very day before you get to your child's baseball game. You could say, Lord willing, if it's meant for me to be there, it will happen. Most likely, yeah, you'll probably make your child's baseball game. But there's always that chance. And that's why you can't make promises. Oh, truth is wonderful. Unfiltered truth is wonderful. Yeah, I come across as cocky. I never was like this. No, I was a happy-go. I like to joke around, I like to have fun, but I cannot stand. It burns me inside, and as much as I seek God to help me, it just burns me inside when I see people being deceived, being abused, and no one gives a rip unless it comes home. No one sees it unless they experience it. It's like, you know, there'll be accidents upon accidents at this intersection, but people won't do anything until an accident occurs. Then they say, hey, I think we should put some stop signs here because, yeah, there's a couple of accidents. So we wait for people to get hurt and injured and die before we do a damn thing. And that's sick. That's sick. And that's why Jesus told Adam in the first book of Adam and Eve, you can't see far-sighted. You can only see near-sighted. You can't analyze 3, 4, 5, 6 steps ahead. You can only do anything when it's shown in front of you. And I guess that's what Q means when it says people have to experience it. I really disagree. But what do I know? This is Abu David saying, check us out. Unhinged Revelation. One day I'll have true peace, but right now I'm in disarray at seeing humanity being dumbified, if that's a word. I hate seeing sheep going astray. Peace out.